Welcome back. Well, simply a beauty across the area today. Temperatures topping out in the lower 80s after a morning start near 60. Tonight, a little bit cooler, but the real cool air gets here in about 24 to 36 hours, courtesy of the strongest front of the season. So let's take a look at our beautiful picture outside. Sun setting in the west now at about 6:28 or 6:27. Earlier and earlier. Clocks go back 1 hour this weekend, so you have that as well. So let's take a look at the big picture across the North America, and here's our next upper level disturbance. That's going to be a front on through. Already have dry air, but there could be some lift with this, some showers, and maybe even a rumble of thunder, but not expecting a whole lot in the way of rain. And then off to the southeast, you see Melissa. More on that in just a bit. High pressure in charge. Next, low pressure system in the frontal trough way up here, up by Colorado. So it'll take a while before it gets here. That'll be tomorrow night. Meanwhile, all eyes on the strongest hurricane on the planet, or typhoon, this year. 175-mile-per-hour winds. Melissa right here. This is a 24-hour loop. You usually see an eyewall replacement cycle or some changes in structure, but look how consistent this has been, kind of drifting and wobbling to the west. We think it's going to start to make its northerly turn. We should see that as we go through this evening. We'll have an update at 10 tonight to make sure that this begins to move to the north, because more moves to the west, the less of Jamaica will be impacted. But Jamaica is going to have some catastrophic impacts of this storm. It is forecast to make landfall as of 5. It goes to 4 because it's weakening, but it's going to be close to about 160 at landfall, then go across the western part of the island, then on up through Cuba, then through the Bahamas, where hurricane watches have been issued, and eventually those will go to warnings. And even Bermuda is going to have to watch this system. It's going to produce tremendous amounts of rain. It's already produced a lot of rain across portions of Haiti, back through Jamaica and eastern Cuba. This is the additional rainfall that we're expecting, and getting into Jamaica, 20 to 30 inches of rain. Look at this enhancement right here. That's 30 inches or better on the eastern mountains of Jamaica. As for winds, hurricane force winds work their way in early Tuesday morning on the western side of the island. This is key. The western side of the island looks to be the worst. The eastern side is still flooding, catastrophic landfalls, but the big wind damage looks to be confined to the western and maybe the portions of the central part of the island. Then the system moves off to the north and east. For us, we're just looking at smooth sailing. Temperatures in the upper 50s by daybreak tomorrow, low to mid 80s tomorrow afternoon. Here come showers and a few thunderstorms, maybe a little risk of isolated hail, maybe some pea-sized hail with those storms, but I think we stay below severe levels. Front pushes on through tomorrow night. Then we see readings upper 40s to lower 50s Wednesday morning. Look at this. We only get into the mid 60s Wednesday afternoon, and then Wednesday night we're heading for the 40s, and that'll carry us into Friday as well. Don't count on much rain with this frontal boundary. It's going to be scat to none. So let's get into the 10-day forecast. So you have the specifics here. Breezy Wednesday. Boy, these temperatures are normal for the middle part of winter. Highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s. We'll take it. Certainly gumbo temperatures through Friday. A little moderating trend next week, but no 80s. Look at this. We stay cool as the clocks also fall back on this Sunday at 2 a.m. And do look out for the showers tomorrow night. About 70% chance for a brief window for a few hours tomorrow evening. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up in just a little bit.